appreciate religion being brought to us at this podium, wherever it is, from whatever it is. It's not appropriate. This isn't the place. I love that you go to church. I love that you do it in your homes. That's a great place for it. I don't appreciate it here.
These people kill me always using Jesus and the Bible to justify whatever horrible views and actions that they take. Taking their views to these meetings like, excuse me, but according to 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 42, Jesus don't like you coloreds and Jesus don't want my son mingling with any of you weird people in your satanic ways. Like, God, oh man, I'm not going to get off on too much of a tangent with that. But anyway, it really is. It's nothing new. People have been using religion as a way to justify whatever it is that they do, whether it be horrible things or good things, ever since the concept of religion has been around.
I also wanted to say that I will always be an advocate for our kids that are marginalized to whatever community that is, whether it be SPED, whether it be our transgender students, whether it be our children of color, whatever it is.
You see people do this with Christianity. You see people do this with the Muslim faith, with the Jewish faith, the wars that have been fought, in ancient civilization, Roman wars, Greek wars, Genghis Khan's rule. Most of the time, these rulers are doing things in the names of gods that they believe are serving them. So this is no new concept, but it is funny to see it infiltrate the school system in such a way to where, this woman has to say, this just isn't the place for that.
And I treat all of those students and will always have a place in my heart for them, as well as any of the other students that are less marginalized.
And look, at the end of the day, one of the common tropes that's used as an argument against, doing something about climate change, for instance, is, people who live on coastal cities can just sell their homes and move. Well, if you live in a school district where your child is attending, an institution where maybe there's something in the culture or something in the curriculum that you don't agree with, and you can either homeschool them or send them to another private school or, pack your bags and move, which of course is not so easy to do. So not even to get too much off into a tangent about that. But again, it is a common trope that you see on the right wing when we talk about, taking action on social issues and economic issues that really not only will benefit the middle class at large, but also, just society at large therein. You see these types of arguments. So the bottom line is that if you have such an issue with your child being in these institutions, then put them somewhere else. And it's really that simple.
I got on this board to help our students, and that's what I do, and I love all of them. So that's all I have, Mr. Valley.
And of course, while, these people are hyper focused on the ideas of, indoctrination, liberal indoctrination, basically that's what it is. They're missing the agenda of them being robbed blind. They're blindly supporting a party who is not for them if they don't meet a certain type of tax bracket, as we all know all the time. They're so hyper focused on these cultural issues that, again, they can just take their children and put them in a different school district if it's really that serious to them. And they're missing the point of access to a legal abortion is being actively robbed from us. Nothing's being done about our economic conditions. Rent everywhere, the cost of living, period, continues to rise in cities all over America. Inflation is insane. The economy hasn't been good. Wages haven't risen for decades. Things have been relatively stagnant for everybody while the wealthiest among us have continued to become more wealthy. The economic divide continues to grow. And we have a Democratic Party that, just blows their chances time after time to really capitalize and deliver for the public at large. And now, here we go into 2024 with Biden versus Trump. But that's where we are, which again, I always close out with, it's up to us to really do something about it.